Everyone hates bullies, and everyone is fighting to stop the practice of bullying, right? If everyone hates bullies, and every organization of learned people are fighting against bullies, then explain these Canadian headlines. Each one of these headlines describes a bully, or a situation that nurtures bullies. However, my purpose today is not to pick a side or to judge each headline, but rather to show that even those we think we can trust can cause society, or a member of society, great pain. With these headlines in mind, it should be obvious that we must quit acting as if politicians can govern themselves. A 4-year throw-them-out rule is not enough security for voters in this modern world. Look at our senators. They want more today than what Marie Antoinette offered. She suggested the poor eat cake, but our senators want to eat their cake and get paid for it also. Auditor General Michael Ferguson stated in his report a number of senators simply felt they didn't have to account for, or they didn't have to be transparent with their spending. Wonder what school they attended. Ever wonder how social assistance regressed to this point of abuse? Our medical profession is often front and center, working with the horrors of bullying. Yet that same profession in Prince Edward Island is driving young nurses from the profession because they are being bullied by the older professionals. We trust our lives to people who took the oath to work as a healer so that they can fix us. But often we must be unconscious when they do their work because of the pain we will experience or for fear that we may move or jump at the wrong time. Yet look at the headline about the anesthesiologist who sexually assaulted 21 women while they were sedated. We would never suspect that to happen. Today's headlines shout about the abuse happening within one of our national symbols, the RCMP. It is not just one person, one area, or one rank that is causing the grief. It is spread across the board. This is the same group that drives around with a sign in their side window, endganglife.ca. But from the headlines, it appears the RCMP is the biggest gang in Canada. Too often today, we are a society standing and looking out the window, claiming all our troubles are caused by those people over there. Maybe the time has come as a society to walk away from the window and stand in front of a mirror. Even those we send around the world to assist in troubled spots have brought those we wanted to help pain and brought disgrace back to us. Hazing practices within one branch of the military here in Canada were so disgusting the unit was disbanded. Too many of these incidences are caused by those we automatically brand as heroes. And when it comes to heroes, we have a tendency to close our eyes, ignoring that they are human. Politicians once elected are called honorable, so we have a tendency to close our eyes. These words, heroes, honorable, should only appear with someone or some group's name after history has proven those words to be an accurate description of those names. What about those whom we respect because of their oath and promise to love? Too many residential schools and orphanages have seen teams of religious orders join forces with governments, and under the mantle of honorable politician and holy religious order, have corrupted human dignity to the point of total embarrassment. As mentioned, I'm not taking sides, but merely using these headlines to point out that too often, even our best cannot be trusted. Junior hockey coaches, teachers, priests, doctors, lawyers, judges, firemen, policemen, professors, foster parents have within their ranks those who have done hideous deeds. Yet with all this evidence, we keep using a system that pretends all politicians are honorable and are safe to leave on their own without people controls. The illiterate X culture ended years ago, but politicians still hold onto it because of their ability to control everything under its flag. Many politicians, medical, law enforcement, educational, and religious personnel are beyond reproach, and thank God for them. But because of the few, we must set in place a system which can quickly draw attention to those few when they begin to misbehave. If it is important to guard against a pedophile priest or hockey coach who has the ability to hurt some of the people who pass through their life, It is 1,000,000 times more important to put in place a system that will help prevent politicians from doing service that will harm millions and continue to harm millions for generations to come. The Barnes theory of voting and its value vote ballot will not solve all problems, but it will do 1,000 times more than our present system does with regards to solving important issues that the people want solved. It will also do a superb job of disclosing the voters' true opinion of our politicians and political parties. Politicians must be free to do their job, but they should not have total freedom that could lead them toward governing most fixes for their own party or personal lives. Rather, they must have just enough freedom to be the servant they were elected to be, and as that servant, working to improve and protect the lives of those who elected them. Governments are here to serve the people, right? Purchase my book. Discuss this system with the people in your circles. Ask them to buy a copy. Your purchases will help draw attention to the fact that we no longer accept the illiterate X method of voting on election days.